Okay, so the second issue, I want to speak about of great importance, and it's again going all over the country. The recent legalization of marijuana throughout the country in the last couple of years, and particularly New York State, where I live at, New York City. Um, Certain amounts have been allowed uh, in possession and use. Um, Used to be criminalized. You got guys used to do time, go to jail, and be incarcerated for having marijuana. Recently, marijuana was legalized under the administration of Governor Cuomo. Recently, Governor Cuomo was ousted from being governor. He was forced into retirement. Forced to resign. And we have a lady governor named Hochul who took over. And I met Mrs. Hochul. I was at when I did some time of incarceration. Again, I mentioned that I had extensive criminal justice history, and I had met Mrs. Hochul. One time I was at Fortune Society. I was down there engaging in some of the programs when I was on parole. I met the lady. It struck me very interesting that she had came without any bodyguards or anything, and she came and introduced herself to me and a bunch of other guys who had criminal justice backgrounds. That struck me. You rarely see politicians do that. She gave me a card. She told me I could call her if I had any issues. I never used it or anything like that, but I just thought that was significant. In particular, I held Governor Cuomo in high regard because he had actually given me the right to vote when I was on parole. And I seen him shut down a lot of the prisons when I was incarcerated, and I seen him do a lot of good things for the community, whatever his personal tendencies were or his sexual tendencies that he was blamed for. But now I want to talk about the recent legalization of marijuana in this state. So the thing is that guys like me who were could have been criminalized back in those times. The information is public. I was what the federal government in the state of New York would classify in my past as a drug kingpin. Um, the DA's office has said that I had made in one particular year over $3 million as a former drug dealer. Something I could have easily ended up in prison for, or many guys like me, which I spoke about the study $1 million of blocks could have ended up in prison for. But this is the thing now with the legalization of marijuana. There's no prong in there in the statutes where they legalized it, where there's permission for the guys who were once criminalized for selling marijuana, the guys that were once criminalized to sell. Now, Governor Hochul, as you can see here, and I'll provide the links in the description, she has taken the stance that she is going to allow some people who were possibly involved in the criminal justice system with marijuana, and some people who come from the urban areas that were affected to be involved in the trade and sale of marijuana. She laid down no particular terms for this. She actually appointed two marijuana experts. The jury is out, but it's just very interesting, and I think that people in the public should know about this. Particularly those guys who may want to pursue marijuana businesses. You know what I'm saying? Not a particular field that I want to be